Welcome back. I thought I got mostly prepared, but I lied. Cannot play this software. You have not purchased the software. Weird. Okay. That's kind of cool. Don't know what that means, but yeah. Let's put nothing there. Cool. Let's put poggers and death in. It's just me. Cool. Rix, welcome to the stream. Miranda Decker, welcome to the stream. Sebby Savage, welcome to the stream as well. I'm big chillin'. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I do and I don't, you know? Perfect, it's snowing here, which is awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. Where are we? That's like a high school cheerleader. Cheerleaders don't have to be girls. Oh, did I put the wrong one? I gotta pick me. I'm Snappy. Boom. S N A P P Y. Your name is Snappy? I think so. As far as I know. What is his name? I don't know. I don't know what his name is. Ralph? Tommy? His name is Tommy. Oh, that's a really weird, Let's put you here. And I'll grab you here. Boom shakalaka, just like that. I have to get a Pokemon that's faster out front. Let me get a fast Pokemon. You're fast. Boom. I'll put you here. You can go there. Boom. Rix, how are you doing? Yo, we gotta open a pack! Already. Rix, how are you doing? It's good to see ya. 0 is right? Yes, 0 is right. Oh god, that was stuck to my phone. Let's do a Bullhound. Let's do a Bullhound while I click through text. We got a pack opening here. Rix, how are you doing? I think the summer has started. So how's life? Boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3. What the frick? 1, 2, 3, 4. To the front. Okay. We have a fighting energy. We have, ooh, is it a frost moth? Come on, focus, bro. Don't focus on my door. Focus on the card, bro. We have a Ninetales. A very cute Togedemaru. Bro, guess what? If this is a Panseer or a Semi-Seer, I'm gonna lose it. It's a Panseer! How did I know? How I know? Because it was at the start when I opened the pack. Yo, what up? It's me, Space Cat. Space Cat? Space Cat. I know a lot of cats. I'm gonna be honest. We got a Gumi. Bro, focus on my cards! Oh, thank you. There, we gotta focus. We did it. It's an Aracuda! And then a Snubble. And then we got a Geodude. And then we got A reverse hollow. Sickliff. Yo. And then we have a. Ah! That's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's a Zeraora. It's a Zeraora. I love Zeraora. Love Zeraora so much. The camera has a worse attention span than I do. I freaking love Zeraora so much. I'm immediately sending this to my boyfriend. From one of my packs. Packs? Pack? P-A-C-K-S? Packs. Somebody likes you on Tinder. I hope it's me. I always get the cards. Yeah, bro. Oh, it's amazing. Okay. Gonna get the shiny snowflake? Yo, I hope so. I really do hope so. I really do hope so. I would be very shocked if I got a shiny. I don't even know what I'm hunting in BDSP, to be honest. I got all of the shinies that I wanted in Let's Go. So, like, BDSP is kind of meh, you know? Like, or BDSP, I don't have a... I don't have running shoes yet. Thud. Could we look identical? We could be twins. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be purple, I could be hurtful, I could be anything you like. I don't remember if that's what it is. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. I didn't do anything. Boop ba-doop ba-doop. Boop ba-doop ba-doop boop boop. I'm just wandering around the region. There's another one. I saw him. There he is. There he is! Oh, I want the snowflake. KidShy.Pre says, cool layout, yo, I appreciate it. I really do like this layout too, honestly. Like, it was definitely weird when it got pitched to me, but then I saw it and I was like, yeah, I get it. Ah! Okay, I can't control 2 games at once. Not as good as I would like to, at least. I can't say, oh, I can say it, there it is. 7 minutes of playtime. I haven't even gotten to the first, I haven't even gotten an encounter yet. I want a snowflake. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta like... I got options. Boom. I got a text speed fast. Okay, I'm gonna... Yep. Might bounce over to a TikTok later, but I'm gonna vibe with the shiny hands. So you put me to sleep. I am okay with that. I am okie dokie. I am okie dokie artichokey on that one, to be honest. Are you watching a TikTok stream? A TikTok streamer? Or like, just to vibe on TikTok? Because I mean, both, to be honest. I am both of those people. Wow, this is extremely long. Oops. Okay, what am I picking? Torchwood. Yeah, there's a girl on there that does ASMR. Oh my god, you have to accept it? Oh god, that's terrible. Watch me get it first try. Oh, I have to computer one. Oh god, okay, so boom, boom. How are you doing that? Okay. Cool. Okay, now I can't hear anything. Do you guys hear any popping? I don't hear any popping. Not anymore. I think I fixed it. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't fix it. Didn't I do this before? That was ASMR. Yo, please? Thank you. Okay, we're good. It's all good. Okay. Yeet. Did I turn my AC off? Or is it just hot in here now? I don't remember. I know sometimes I turn my AC off for cooking because my AC just blows whatever I'm cooking. Yeah. What are you shiny hunting? Literally, I don't know what to hunt, so Turtwig. Apparently. Because I did all my hunting in Let's Go that I needed to do. So yeah. Yo, somebody's gonna join the VC and it's gonna scare me. Because I have my volume all the way up. And no one can stop me, it's all the way up. Okay, so that's that. Okay. Okay, no shiny Turtwig. Okay. That means 2. Okay, that's a Kragonal right there. Boop. Did you see the question from Kitsai? Hunt for shiny Haunter? Hunt for shiny Haunter. I have a shiny Haunter, actually. Fun factuals. I believe I have a shiny Haunter. Let me look. There it is. There's my shiny Haunter. My shiny Haunter. Shiny Haunter. What do you do when you're feeling down? To be honest, I either play video games or I will, or I'll talk to people. I'm a very social animal, and talking to people is like my love language, you know? Except it's not love or a language. I don't know what that entirely entails, but... I would laugh my hardest if I got the shiny in BDSP before. There you are. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together. Do, 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 do. I did not get it on 69. Sad face. Would love to get a shiny on 69. But alas, it is a rare number to get. It only happens once every 100. So I'm statistically more likely to get... No, that doesn't make any sense. I would love a shiny Litwick too. That would be pretty cool. Any shinies would be acceptable, and any shinies would be appreciated. We accept all colors here, including shinies, and that just sounds really bad. We accept Pokemon of every color. That still sounds bad. We accept you based. That's not a shiny star. That's not a shiny turtle. Oh. My boyfriend just texted me and said I was gay. So you know how that is. I would say like young love, but it's kind of whack, you know? We accept Pokemon regardless of their gender, height, weight, coloration. You may not look like those around you, but aw, that's so much better than my garbage explanation of me trying to be accepted. Accepted? Accepting? Exceptional. I love, okay, so I love like, I'm not a big like rap guy, but like Logic had a very like good rap lyric. Snom, I hate Snom. Sorry, I hate it. I know everybody likes Snom, but I don't like Snom. Now, I don't dislike Snom. I just hate it. And I know that sounds stupid, but like, I don't like Snom because every single time I'm trying to shiny hunt Cragonal, I run into countless Snom that I can't even see. And it's annoying. So like, there's no like real reason, like I like Snom's design and I like Snom, but like, oh my god, I cannot see him and he gets me every time. And because he's not an exclamation point or anything, like I don't see the grass rustle, I just find Snom. Yeah. But Logic I think said it really well. He said something like, regardless of race, religion, color, creed, or sexual orientation. And I think that it just hits, like, you know. That wasn't shiny, right? Me looking back at my. I can't tell. There he is. Okay, he's not shiny. So you don't hate it as a Pokemon now. It's just a mon that you encounter too often while shiny hunting. Yeah, and like I can't see it. Like there could be a snom right here in this grass, and I just wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, and like I can't see it. Like there could be a snom. Oh God, that's me twice. I was like, I can hear myself. Yeah. It just, bro, he's so small. Like there could be a snom right in front of you, and you wouldn't notice. I would rather have a shiny Chimchar, to be honest. There's Whimsicott. And when you're in my room, yeah. Yo, it's loading. BDSP is loading in, and I've got 2 encounters for this thing. No wonder people are like 7 years on frickin' a shiny starter. Like, bro, it would take me like 5 ever to get this shiny starter. I would laugh so hard in the face of everyone. Whoops, that's not what I meant. I'd laugh so hard in the face of everyone if I got my shiny starter at like 10 encounters. Rub it in everyone's face. The Turtle Twig Pokemon. Yes, I would like the Turtle Twig Pokemon. Oh, hey. What's the fastest shiny you've ever gotten? Like encounters or soft resets? I know I got Rockruff at like 27. And then I got a Meowth at 16. See, bro, look at him. You can't even see him. He's in the grass. He doesn't shake the grass or anything. Oh my God. But yeah, I've had some quick ones. I'm the luckiest person on the face of the earth. I will admit to that every day of my life. So, I got a Rockruff in this game, in this very game, the one right there, in 20, I think it was 27. It was 27 or 21. And then like a week later, I got my 16 in Black 2 White 2. Ah. Yeah, no, so. But yeah, one of them was full odds Or not full odds, there's 1 in 600 something. Whatever Masuda is. And then my other one was 1 in 2,000 odds. Because I got it at 16. Oops. Yeah. Exhibit A. I didn't see a snom. Did you see a snom? Bro! This is why I hate snom! What's the shiny started before the... What's the oh my god. Watch the I still can't. I'm thinking. My brain isn't working. Okay. You gotta think of something completely different. Like bullfrogs sitting in a dungeon on fire. Okay. Watch the Starly be shiny before the starter. Wow! How easy was that? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I definitely had that happen before. Actually, I've never phased. I don't think. I have never phased, so that would be my first phase. Man, it's so hard to say words, you know? Is that 5 times fast, unintentional tongue twister right there? I almost messed up tongue twister right there. But I didn't because I had the fastest tongue in the West. I'm not in the West. Am I in the West? Well, the Midwest, technically. I don't understand how it's Midwest. I'm in the center of the U.S. Like, if you drew a stick in the center, if you, like, you would set the stick on top of me, I would die. It's the red Gyarados. Oh, I undid my number lock. There we go. I don't know. I definitely, because we're the Western continent. Like all of our enemies are Western enemies and such. The Midwest. No, but like, as opposed to being like the East Coast and the West Coast, I'm in the Southwest. But like, I'm nor south nor west. I'm literally in the center of the map. Yo, what's going on? A Fallen Official _YT on YouTube. Guys, he hates it when I say that. Does it count as bullying? Cartoon Network /stopbullying, speakup.com. Oh my god, it's a snom! I hate snom. You're closer to the West Coast, though. I mean, I always considered Indiana the Midwest. Indiana's not...
Yo!
Yo! You are far away.
Yeah, what?
Say stuff again.
Why?
That's valid.
On your stream you sound quiet, but
I sound quiet? Oh, yeah, I definitely sound quiet. Holy crap. Why am I so
I
quiet?
have all my audio set like really high, and your stream was like really quiet.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna change it. So
You've been
lower
streaming
your
for half
volume.
an hour.
Yeah?
Wow, and your audio's been quiet the whole time. Yeah.
Yo,
I would have been here.
Cartoon Network /
if I
stop
wasn't
bullying
watching a movie.
speakup.com.
I would have been here sooner if I wasn't watching a movie.
I mean, I feel like if you threw a stick on a map and said this is the center, you would put it on like the Kansas like border, like Missouri Kansas area. You know, I feel like
Are you trying to say you're the center of the United States?
I'm definitely the center of the United States. Definitely look up a map and then tell me that I'm not the center of the United States.
It's either you're true or you have a big ego.
I don't want to be the center of attention. I mean, I do, but like, you know.
The center of the United States is more like in like North Dakota, South Dakota, the state above Kansas and below Kansas. You're like more off center.
Off center vertically or horizontally?
Horizontally.
Well, horizontally would mean like Missouri. Vertically would mean like.
Horizontal is flat. Vertical is up and down.
Yeah. So.
Up and down. Vertical, up and down. The state above Kansas is more centered than Kansas.
Okay.
Is it Nebraska?
It is Nebraska.
Okay. It just said N. It says N, and then I can't tell what the other letter is. I'm guessing it's an E.
Yeah. Oh, also, by the way, I'm like very close to Nebraska. So if you think the bottom of Nebraska is pretty central, then yeah, I'm like in the center. Because like I could make it to Nebraska before midnight.
I could make it to Canada before midnight.
Can you?
Yeah. I'm only like 3 or 4 hours away from it.
If you're 3 or 4 hours, I hate to break it to you, but that's past midnight.
Well, if it's 3
Oh
hours...
no, you're right. You're 3 hours behind. I forgot. That's my bad. That's me. I did a dumb.
3.5 hours from now would be midnight.
Because I thought 1 hour behind. Because I forget.
For you, it'd be like 1 or 2 in the morning.
You're right. You got me. You played me like a fiddle.
Seattle's only like an hour and a half, I think, away from me.
Dragon Master, welcome to the stream.
No,
What's
I
up?
was watching a movie in Bob's.
I saw that, and then I got home and I was like, dang, they're like halfway through the movie. Yeah. Kind of sad boy hours.
It probably wouldn't have been your movie anyway.
Wow, SMH. Canada's so far away from me. Yeah, aren't you in like the south?
There's a lot of blood and death.
Oh yeah.
The movie we're watching.
Not my
You know,
cup
it's
of
a
tea.
Marvel movie.
I'm in stinky Gatorland.
So Florida.
Indeed, that would be Florida.
Well, technically, most people in the United States don't consider Florida a state. They consider that its own country.
It really is at this point.
So,
I mean, bro, California and California hate each other. Like, there's like legitimately like North and South California. Like, if you ever lived in California, like, you know. It's kind of wonky, to be honest. I won't go donk, ba donk, a donk. I don't know that song.
I decided to say screw it and join the VC. Hi.
And you were like, haha, sleep
Hi.
is for the weak, and it's the week. And it's not the weekend, it's the week. But hello.
You live in a state of water puppies. I don't know what you're talking about.
Water puppies? Isn't that...
Water puppies?
I feel like that's a seal, right?
No, a water puppy in Florida is an alligator.
No.
But like... I feel like water puppy is like sea cow, you know, like...
Yeah.
I'm watching it. I've watched a YouTuber for like the last 6 years who's from Florida, and he calls them that.
He calls them sea puppies.
I don't
He
know.
calls them water puppies.
Water puppies, sorry.
I don't know which YouTuber that is, but I've
It's either,
never.
either water puppies or creek puppies. I cannot remember what.
There's no way it's creek puppies. It's got to be water
Do
puppies.
they not exist in creeks?
They do. They do. Well, considering I used to live on a creek and we had gators in some creek, yeah.
Let me.
Aren't they like freshwater?
Do
Do they go in the ocean?
They can be in saltwater mixed waters, but it can't be pure saltwater because the creek that they lived in was merged with saltwater. So it was like an ocean, like being on the coast, being on the ocean, or whatever bodies of water would flow from the ocean and into the other flow of water, and that creek was a saltwater creek. So they can inhabit some saltwater, but like it can't be like pure saltwater.
That's really weird. I wish I could exist in saltwater.
You mean like live in saltwater?
I don't know. I don't know what I mean by that. I love fish, and I would love to like explore the oceans as a fish, but I also know that if I was a fish and I was with bigger fish, that I would probably not last very long because of how, yeah.
You want to be a mermaid is what I'm hearing?
A mermaid would be like awesome, to be honest. Like that would probably be like the dream.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be Ariel. And I had a girlfriend once. Shocking, I know. But I had a girlfriend once, and she asked like my favorite princess, and I said Ariel, and she was like, "Wow, is it just because she only wears a bra all the time?" And I was like, "What?" Yeah, it's really weird.
I mean, we also have to keep in mind that Ariel had a daughter too, like in canon. I don't know why that was so important to me. It just felt important to mention.
I also, I mean, that movie was so iconic, but like also, do you remember like the kids like mermaid show where they were all like teeny tiny?
I feel like I know what you're talking about. Bubble guppies.
Bubble guppies,
Yes.
that's what it's called. Yeah, so like when you said that she had a kid, that's immediately what I thought. I was like, is that why bubble guppies exist? Is that one of her kids?
Let me correct something that I said earlier. They're called swamp puppies.
Swamp puppies. That makes more sense.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. The reason I mentioned Melody is because she didn't wear a bra. She wore a different type of top, and I think that's why it was so important to me that I mentioned it, because
okay, what is her name?
Melody, the daughter of Ariel, her name is Melody.
Don't mermaids wear oysters as or clams as bras?
No, not all of them. That was just a stereotype that Ariel fulfilled for Disney.
But when does Disney ever follow the rules when they make characters who are like, oh, Ariel's like what, not even like 14,
16.
and Prince, whatever his name is
Eric
is really old compared to her?
I think Prince Eric was like 20 and Ariel was like 16.
He was like 20 something.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. She wore like a, I don't know how to say that.
A tank top?
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's called like a, no. I mean, like,
acceptable.
mildly, but, like, yeah, it was just, like, had the, like, not the straps, but it was, like, the normal vest.
Mhm.
It's a vest. That's kind of what it is.
Okay, so Ariel was 16 and Prince Eric was 18.
Was it?
Oh.
I thought
Eric
he was 20.
not
I think
18.
I remember someone saying he was 25, and I remember looking it up, and I think it was 25.
Fact check. Did we
Well,
fact
in
check
the
it?
film, it says here in the film that when they, for Disney, for the film, he was 18, and that just makes him 2 years older than Ariel. But in the original story, maybe that's where the 25 is coming from.
Well, in the original
Malik,
story, she turns to sea foam, so
Malik, we're talking about
Yeah.
Disney princesses. This is definitely your conversation.
Whose conversation?
in the Disney movie, he
Oh.
was turned to 18, but he was originally way older. And so
Mhm.
they also
I
aged
mean-
up Pocahontas.
Oh, absolutely. She's like 17.
They aged her up and didn't like they kind of just ended the story before she died.
I think she was-
Pocahontas. Wait, Pocahontas was the one that was like, let's get down to business.
No,
right?
that's
No,
Mulan.
that's
Mulan. Oh my
The
god.
greatest.
Which one's Pocahontas?
Pocahontas is
The
Colors
Color
of the
Wind
Wind.
or whatever the frick that one was.
Colors of the Wind.
I don't know if I ever saw that one.
I've
The
only
Talking
seen.
Tree.
I don't think
only
I've seen
half
either of
it,
them.
So I've only watched maybe a third to a half of that movie. And that was in the class, and then I missed the other day of school. So
I love
I
Disney
probably-
princesses. They're so slay.
I think within like middle school and high school, I think I missed at least 2 years of school.
Due
Kind
to
of.
Disney princesses?
No, within me missing so many days.
Wait, what does that have to do with Disney princesses?
That's where. That's
Because
where,
you were talking about something else.
Was I talking about
Fallen-
something else?
Fallen was saying that he had seen the Pocahontas
I
movie.
see, I saw
the first
Pocahontas in
half of
school.
it, Will in school, and then he
But I missed the other day.
Oh,
I didn't get to
okay.
finish the film, and then I'm like, I remember missing like maybe like 2 years of school, or so, of just days that I just didn't want to go to school.
Bro, I
I
think
still graduated.
I got the like award in high school
Time.
for never missing a single day.
Oh my
If
God,
only.
there was this person who got an award for not missing a single day all 3 years of middle school, and guess what? She was not there the day that awards were being handed out.
That is amazing. That
And
is
that was the last day of 8th grade.
that is big.
No. They
She
were
was on
both
holiday.
That is
award
Chad.
goals.
That is Chad energy.
Put on holiday.
I'm watching Stranger Things. Yo, let me know how it is. My mom is hooked on Stranger Things.
So
It's alright.
here's the real thing. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So you mentioned Mulan too because of the song, and I was like, what are their age differences? They only have a 3-year age difference. That's not awful for Disney.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, age differences, like in movies from like 20-ish years ago, I know it's bad to say, but like I don't care about age differences, because like, bro, it was a different time. Like, I know I hate to say that's a bad thing to say, but like, yeah, if it happened now, yeah, I'm putting the chopping block down on Disney for like, you know,
So,
like,
according to the ages that are in Disney movies, the youngest one is Snow.
Snow White.
Snow White. She's
Yeah, that-
14.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, I
think
take
so.
back my statement.
She's
her
14.
prince
Jasmine's
is
15.
age.
Ariel's 16. The girl
I-
from Sleeping Beauty was 16. Mulan was 16.
The girl from Sleeping
Bella's
Beauty.
17. And the rest of them are 18 and 19.
I regret googling the age of Snow White's prince in the movie.
Wait, when did the movie come out? When was the movie? When was the movie?
So it's
The
just a freshman and a
movie?
senior, pretty much.
No.
Like if a
the
senior
prince
boy
is
and
a
a
lot. No, the
senior
prince is
girl,
a
or
lot.
a freshman girl dated. That's pretty much.
No, that prince is way older than 18.
For Snow White, Prince Florian was 18 in the movie.
No.
17 or 18.
I don't know where you're getting that information from, but he was a lot older than that. The movie. That movie came out in 1938, by the way. Snappy.
Okay. Bro, it was a different time. That was like almost 100 years ago.
Snow White.
Snow White would be dead right now.
100%.
Prince was 31.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Apparently, the oldest princess is 8,000 years old.
That checks out.
Who?
I think her name is Kita.
Oh, the Atlantis movie. Yeah. I never saw Atlantis.
Is either Kita or... What the frick is her name? I know it started with a K.
I know you're... I think Kita's right. Let me check.
I haven't watched it since I was young. I've watched every Disney movie I've ever seen has been on VHS tapes.
Kita.
So,
K-I-D-A. Kita. Yeah, I never saw that movie.
Apparently there's a sequel to it.
Yeah, it's
I've never seen that one.
The Lost Empire and then Atlantis Milo's Return.
I would love to watch like every Disney movie with somebody. Cute date ideas?
Well,
if you get Disney Plus, I'll watch it all over.
If I streamed it in the server, nobody would come.
I would.
I would come.
I don't like Disney, but I like watching movies with people, so.
Mood.
I don't get the appeal of watching movies with people because then I'll just talk over that movie the entire time.
And that's why you stay muted
we were watching
the entire time.
All of us were mute.
Yeah, but like, bro, I can't stay mute that long.
Well,
but you text people. Instead of that, you'll text people while you're watching it. So that
but all the jokes that I make, I'd be like, haha, they said but like I can't type that in like an allotted amount of time that's like reasonable, you know?
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know, I feel like I ruin movies like that.
But yeah, no, if you had movie night or whatever, I'd try to join if I wasn't streaming that night.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to stream tonight, but that was like more than an hour and a half ago that I wanted to start.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna start tonight or not. I'm just kind of.
I was surprised to see you go live tonight, Snappy.
I may not like Disney, but I think my favorite princess is
Moana from Montanui.
Who's your favorite?
What the frick is her name?
Moana.
What does she look like? Can you describe what she looks like?
All I can say is that she sounds kind of like a very bad stereotypical Scotland.
Oh, Brave!
Merida.
It's Merida.
Merida.
I knew it started with an M. I just couldn't think. It's Merida or Tiana.
I like Tiana. She has a really good movie.
She's a really. I love that story.
Like, it's more accepting, and her friend is probably one of the best written friends.
Oh my god! Yes.
In which one?
Princess and the Frog. The
Tiana's friend.
Okay. Yeah.
One where it's based in New Orleans.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Lottie, the blonde, Lottie.
She's one of the best written side characters ever in a Disney movie.
Absolutely.
She is so accepting of her friend, even when her friend like grew up in like a poorer situation.
Mm-hmm.
She was always there to have her back.
Absolutely.
She didn't care about her status. She was there for her till the end. And she was so excited for her friend to go out with Prince instead of her, even though she wanted to be with Prince.
I think the other nice thing to see was that, like, the parents had the relationship too. Like, the dads or the moms, I can't remember, but, like, it was a generational thing. Like, the parents were both accepting of each other and the kids saw it and they learned from that.
Okay, speaking of accepting parents, have you guys heard, like, the Buzz Lightyear movie stuff?
I have not.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Are you talking about the
people are getting angry over that same-sex kiss scene?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that what we're talking about?
So yeah, in the I watched like a pre-production thing because I love Toy Story and I really wanted to see it. And so I watched like a pre-production thing like a couple weeks ago, and literally I stopped it because there was like a gay kiss and like the pre-production things. That's like one of the only things they like spoiled. Like that was like I mean they had sketches and stuff, but then they had this. So I'm gonna give you like just the stuff that's in the pre-production thing. Is like this guy meets this girl and she like helps him be like a astronaut or whatever. And she helps him throughout the entire process, and then you'll see him like go out into space and then come back, and she's like a little bit different, a little bit older, a little bit, you know, whatever. And then you see her and she's pregnant, and then he has to leave again, and then he comes back and he sees her, and she's with a little boy that's like, I don't know, like 8.
Are you seeing? From what I've seen of the trailers, that doesn't sound anything like the actual movie. It just sounds like he went, did the mission, came back, 30 years later.
No, so this is just like I don't know, it's like a pre-production thing. So I don't even know if any of that like it was just in like the little short literally like 30 seconds maybe that they showed of this like movie. So yeah, and so this girl is with like a kid, and he's like 10-ish or 8-ish or something like that, and they walk into this room, and then like the little boy goes up and hugs this girl, and then they kiss, and yeah, and then that's it. And it got me so excited, and I like screamed when I saw it. I was so excited. I was like, finally!
Am I alone in thinking that Toy Story 4 ruined the series, kind of? Or at least ruined the third movie?
I mean, bro, it left off in like the hardest. Yeah, like Toy Story 3 hit. Like, it hit hard. You know? Like.
Cried in the theaters near the end. So I'm like, I don't want them to die in the freaking whatever that thing's called. The like trash compactor, like the thing that burns up all the trash.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. But like, the incinerator.
The claw.
But yeah.
Them save them. But no, it's just like it kind of just goes against what he stood for. Like, yeah, it's like a story of him accepting that like you can't be the same your whole life and have the same everything, and you should go to what you love. But I don't know. I feel like it ruined the ending of the third movie a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a really good movie, but I think it's the worst Toy Story movie.
I mean,
It's
it
so
can
much
be
more
the
different.
worst and not be bad, you know? Because I don't think it was
I don't
bad.
think it's a
Yeah.
really good Toy Story movie. I think the only, like, one of the only good parts of that movie is one, Bo Peep is back, and two, Key and Peele played Ducky and Bunny.
I liked the movie. I like Forky, you know?
Oh yeah, because you would probably associate with him.
Alright. Ouch. I've never been hurt so bad in my life.
I'm trash.
I mean, I am.
Mood, but
Well, yeah, it's a mood, but like.
You didn't have to destroy me like that.
That's also another message I think they put in the movie where it's like, doesn't matter if you're trash, love yourself. You know, he tried to like
Love yourself
the whole
or
movie.
else.
He tried just throwing himself away 'cause, like, I'm only trash. There's nothing else to me. And then he learns later in the movie that I am more than trash, but I am still trash.
I'm technically still
Oh.
trash.
I think the Toy Story 3 shorts were better than the Toy Story 4 movie.
I don't know if it's still. Is Lightyear out in theaters? I think it is, right?
Yes,
Is
it is
it?
right now.
I don't want to go to a
Is it
theater.
really?
I'm too terrified. Because there's people there.
If I could somehow go to Kansas or whatever, I'd watch it with you. But
We
I
could
don't have
like,
money to go anywhere.
yeah, just come over real quick.
I want to watch a movie with someone. I have to like wait until it's out of theaters to watch it because nobody wants to go.
Same. Yeah, I mean, I
I love going to theaters, but I'm way too far away.
nah, bro.
The theater's like in the next town for me, but like nobody, everybody.
The theater's
also
closer to me
one
than my
Toy Story
work.
is not interested in this movie.
I think I'm gonna wait for it to come out on Disney Plus or Redbox. It's not like a huge want for me to go see in theaters.
It's gonna be like 3 or 4 months from now.
I'm saving up. I'm saving money for my brother and I to go see Thor. That's what I'm holding off on my money for
You
a theater.
want to see that one scene of nude Thor?
I just want to see the whole movie.
Okay,
No,
so
you
what
just
what
want- you
Thor
just wanna
movie am
watch
I
it
going
because it's
to?
Thor.
What was it?
I'm now
Something?
going to a Thor movie. I heard.
You want to
I
save money for Thor, and like, do you really only want to watch it because of naked Thor? Or what?
Yes,
don't want to see it just for naked Thor. What the fuck?
I do. Now.
They blurred the trailers,
Sorry,
but
Swampy.
you're gonna be able to see
Didn't
it in
even
the
drop
movie.
an F-bomb there.
I didn't even hear it. It didn't come across.
Okay.
Got lucky this time.
Naked Thor.
It's not.
Dude, he becomes naked and everybody faints. Either he's carrying a second hammer or it's just the sight of a naked man.
Dude.
I hope he's
And
coming.
I want to believe the second hammer thing.
Right.
It might be both.
It's just a secret hammer between. Maybe James Foster was missing out.
I wanna go so much farther into this, but like I don't think I should. You know,
Not on stream.
like I want to see that hammer. You know.
Oh,
You
I'm
leaked images of him somewhere, so.
so slow.
Yeah, so somebody take a picture for me.
Referring to, I'm so slow. Oh my god.
Why are you saying slow?
I'm blonde. I'm a
Did you
blonde.
not think that what I was talking about?
No, it took me a minute. I figured it out. It took me a minute.
I'm glad you figured it out.
Dude, he's Thor, god of hammers.
God, if you can just sneak me a picture, I'll. You know, like I know they say like no flash photography or whatever, but like, you know.
God, he has a good. I don't want to think about it.
Every time I don't
It's
want to
not
think
gay to
about it, I
think
think
about
about it more.
It's not gay to think of other men naked. It's just a natural thing.
Yeah, okay. You keep telling yourself that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that-
Yeah, I never thought about men without clothes on ever.
Hey, I'm back. I couldn't hear anybody. That was weird.
Okay, we were just talking about men with no clothes on and how it's not gay to think about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Not gay to kiss your homies. Good night.
Not gay to kiss the homies goodnight.
Totally not.
Bro, I feel like okay, so it's like weird because like like oh my god, I'm getting notifications so much. But like it's kind of weird cuz like women will like
Women.
be like I know this is generalized statements very bad. I know. Don't worry. I'll try to fix it, I feel like. But like women talk about like weird stuff, I feel like, and like guys just don't talk about it and like
No.
you know.
Men secretly talk about it. It's just nobody talks.
Okay, well I didn't. But also like men will do like the gayest stuff ever. Like men will be like, "Aha, you did a good job," and like grab their, you know, voluptuous booty.
It will not change the perception.
I mean, like, yeah, but also, like, do women do that? I don't know women. I've never seen one before.
The only thing I know about women is stuff that's not true because men want to believe.
I was gonna say, I don't know where this is going.
Men think women do things at sleepovers when they know it's not true. Sometimes it may happen, but not probably you can count it on your hands. I don't know how many times that probably happens.
In the world?
You could probably find a whole website of just that.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
talk about in legit terms. I think you can probably count on your hands in the United States of how many times what a man thinks women do at a sleepover.
Why are we discussing
I'm a little
this?
bit lost, but I'm not entirely. I don't think I'm too lost, you know?
I'm just confused
Because,
why we're
like,
discussing this.
So we're talking about like men.
Are we talking about,
doing
like,
gay things without
sacrifices?
really being gay.
Are we talking about, like, summoning Satan? Like, is that what we're talking about?
No.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
It's not stream appropriate. That's why I'm like kind of skipping around
Mm-hmm.
topic.
Hmm.
But what men
I'd
and
like to
boys
think-
women do at sleepovers
I'd
is
like
probably
to
not what
think.
happens at sleepovers.
I'd like to think
Oh.
women have, like, the, like, meanest and, like, rudest, like, pillow fights ever. That's what I like to think that women have. Like, sleepovers.
Like probably the more innocent thoughts.
Snappy, your pure thoughts are appreciated right now.
Yeah, like, could you imagine, like,
Yeah,
a
could
bunch
you
of,
actually
like,
imagine?
you could, theoretically. But, like, bro, in, like, the jammies, and, like, just, like, you stole my boyfriend, whack! Like, just as hard as you can, like, a pillow, like, yeah.
Dude, I feel like women just prank each other all the time at sleepovers.
No way, bro.
That's my thought.
No
Like, oh,
way.
she fell asleep first. Let's tape her to the ceiling.
I
Or
I don't even know.
or just move her to the bathroom and tape her to the toilet or so.
like I mean, I don't see many, like, women with, like, you know, phallic images drawn on their face because they were the first one to fall asleep. Like, you know?
Well, I
How
didn't
have
say
you
that.
thought about this? It feels like you put some deep thought into this, man.
I actually watched a video on YouTube.
Bro, dude watched a video. He's a tryhard.
Someone was making a comic based on like some characters from I think either Disney movies or whatever cartoon movies, and one of them fell asleep first and was like, let's prank them, and they're all like taped to the ceiling.
Oh my god, there's a chaotic image somewhere on the internet
I think
that's
it's
like
actually on YouTube.
that's like it's this chaotic image, and it's like these old boxy computers, and they're all like the tan computers that were like in our like second grade classrooms, the computer labs, and there's like 30 computers in this room, and it's just a normal room, right? But there's like a desk, and there's like 4 computers, and then there's like on top of like the dresser, there's just a dude, and he's in like the Slav position, like on a computer, and then there's like 3 dudes on a bed. They're like all like on top of each other, but like not on top of each other. And then there's just this dude taped to the ceiling, and he's like computering on. Yeah, it's a chaotic image.
The
You know what
one
I'm talking
like
about.
that LAN party thing where one dude's duct taped to the.
Yes, he's duct taped to the freaking ceiling.
He's duct taped to the ceiling.
Can you find that image?
LAN parties.
Can you find that image for me? Like, do you think it's possible? Have you ever been duct taped to the
That's how you
ceiling?
guys showed up.
Oh,
No!
Andre. You've never been duct taped to the ceiling?
There's one
Wow.
image right here that I found of a dude duct taped to the ceiling, but I don't know if it's the same image. It's
No.
a different perspective of the same image, but
Is it the computer lab thing?
this dude's eating a slice of pizza duct taped to the ceiling, and I see the photo right next to it. That's the like the one everybody's seeing, but it's a different perspective.
I want the computer one, where there's all the computers and he's duct taped to the ceiling. Just send it to me. I want to put it on stream.
This one, and then actually, I'll just send you this one. Nah, never mind.
No, I want the image. You know what I'm talking about.
Send me this one.
This one won't work. I need the one. Yes, it's that one.
See, that's like a real image.
Yeah, bro. Look at the computers.
Is that Halo or is that CSGO? Or is that an even older game?
I'm gonna crash my computer.
What?
Don't do that.
My computer took like 5 ever to load.
I can't remember what game they're playing.
Yeah, okay. So for anybody who doesn't know or can't see, I'm putting it on the screen.
That's what happens when you run out of chairs. And you're in a room full of creative people.
This is the classic every boy sleepover, you know? This is the image.
That's what I imagine when people duct tape the ceiling.
This is the image.
That we
Oh.
know how long we were going. But, dude, that image is so classic.
It is such an image. Like, honestly. I've never been duct taped to the ceiling, but I have been duct taped to a wall.
You're in a basement too.
Yeah, bro. That's what makes it more psychotic.
Into the banister. It is so.
That's what makes it, like, such a brilliant picture.
What game is that?
I don't know, but I want whatever they're on.
Wait, are they all playing the same game or are they playing all different?
They're, like, high on life at that point. Like, they're in another dimension. Andre, do you have an opinion on being duct taped to the ceiling? Or the image that's on my stream?
I can't see that.
I don't know if you're lucky or unlucky.
I feel
If
like
I'm in
you should
voice chat, I can't look at your stream.
Okay, I'll just
I feel
send
like
you the
put it
image.
in the-
Yeah, Fallen, can you send it in the VC no mic gaming V no C mic?
Gaming VC, no mic.
Yeah, whatever. You know, the place.
Yeah.
Dude, if I ever meet up with any of my online friends and we don't do something like that as a collab, we're not doing it right.
Honestly, like, yeah.
Dude, for a video, we're like, let's see how long my friend lasts on the ceiling while he plays video games.
I taped my friend to the ceiling and saw how long he lasted.
This feels like a Mr. Beast challenge.
We're 3 minutes into the video, I'm like, the dude's like, I need to go pee. I'm like, sorry, you're...
It's just you're holding up a cup and there's just a stream and everything else is just blurred.
Oh, we'll put a catheter.
Oh god.
Oh,
Shove it up your pee hole.
no.
Can you not say that? That's so gross. That is so gross.
That's the only way we'd be able to do it.
No, you would
I don't
just...
care the dude
No,
does
you
it.
just
It's a
piss
waste of
yourself.
duct tape.
Yeah, just piss yourself like a real man. Have you seen the, like, real men don't have airbags or real men don't wear seatbelts or whatever? Yeah.
Don't wear your seatbelt, be a man.
Real men piss their pants.
Don't wear men.
We have facial hair, neither we're men.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
Oh my god, let's watch it right now.
I don't have
I don't even know what it's on.
to.
Is there Nickelodeon Prime?
I think it's probably on Paramount then.
Oh yeah, it's probably Paramount.
Paramount has a lot of the Nickelodeon stuff. And the only person I know who has Paramount is Slippery.
Yeah, I don't know Paramount.
I had Paramount a really long time ago, but I haven't had it for a while.
I made my mom get Paramount. I asked my mom actually at my grandma's funeral if we could get Paramount Plus so that I could watch the Sonic movie.
Funeral. Let's get Paramount Plus.
I want Disney Plus back. I think that's the one that
Grandma
I
would
missed
like.
most.
Grandma wants
Yeah,
to
my mom. I used to have Disney Plus, and then my mom was like, "I don't want to pay for this anymore." And I was like, "I'm not paying for it." She was like, "Well, we're not having it anymore." Okay.
God, I could not imagine Snappy being at his grandma's funerals and just go to mom saying, "Grandma would have wanted a Snappy Plus."
No, like unironically, my grandma was like the most competitive person ever. Like she used to have like a really kick butt like
Did she kick the bucket for you?
she had like a snowmobile and it was so freaking fast. It was crazy. She used to go like skydiving and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, on the topic of skydiving, that reminds me of something.
I'm not going skydiving. Sorry.
Skydive. I want the thrill of
My-
possibly dying.
my biological mother went skydiving while pregnant with me and my twin, and didn't know that she was pregnant with us yet.
So technically, you were a submarine in the sky.
You were a submarine in the sky. That is accurate. That is an accurate statement. So you have been skydiving.
I guess so.
You know what? You should put that on your resume. I have been skydiving.
I was in a submarine skydiving.
I feel like you'd get more job interviews because people would be like, "Excuse me, like I gotta hear the story."
This
I
dude's
mean, I
going through
already-
risks.
I already have a job, so you know.
What? Just quit.
I get paid $11 an hour. I'm doing
Okay,
good.
so
I'm
you should
alright.
quit. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
No.
That was a joke. I get paid not much more than that, so relatable.
I'm too stressed out for that.
Get a job. See what it does.
That's why I work for Snappy.
Yeah, well, I'm about to make terrible life decisions, so I don't know how much longer that will last.
I guess I'll just die now.
Same.
Me too. We all want to have graves next to each other.
Where would they be at though?
Japan.
Where's
Japan? Why would they be in Japan?
Well, technically, we wouldn't have to get graves next to each other. We just have to go to the forest.
No. Oh, well, I mean,
no?
valid, but also like
I would
not.
go to the forest.
What's the middle ground? I feel like Snappy's the most middle ground.
Yeah, you guys are literally like the top and the bottom of the United States, so
Snappy is really like our middle ground.
I'm a switch. I'm not top or
We should Go
bottom.
to Argentina.
Did you say Argentina?
Or New Zealand.
I could be buried in New Zealand.
I want to be buried in Old Zealand.
We want to be buried in the hobbit holes.
I feel like I have to see a kiwi bird first, though, before if I'm gonna be buried in New Zealand.
I want to see a
have-
capybara.
Okay, capybaras are amazing, but I want to see a kiwi bird too.
We're all amazing and everything.
I wanna like the only reason I know what like a kiwi is, like you know the bird, is because of like Balloons Tower Defense. Like the people that made Balloons Tower Defense is Ninja Kiwi.
I'm gonna sound like such a child when I say this, but I was an LPS kid growing up, and Little Pet Shop made a kiwi bird, like as an exclusive that you could order, and I was that kid, so I got an exclusively ordered kiwi bird.
Oh my god! For some reason, like I forgot that stuff existed for so long. But like, I like on my TikTok, it popped up on my For You page, and it was like Here's my rarest, littlest pet shop things. I've never seen anything like, even remotely like it on my TikTok For You page. And I was like, oh my god, this is so weird.
So,
They still sell them too. Like,
Do
make
they?
new
Oh my
ones.
god,
Yeah,
really?
they still sell and make new
I'm going
ones.
to I'm going to admit one of my crimes.
Oh no.
When I was, I think 6 or 7,
When I was a young
I-
boy.
saw that this girl brought her littlest pet shops to the school. I think it was either the school or a church. And when they walked away, I snatched every single one of them and hid them until I was caught by one of the teachers.
Oh my god.
Or one of the higher ups.
You
of the
are a
church.
menace.
That happened to me. I thought you were telling a story that I had a memory of for a moment there, and I was like, excuse me?
But I pretty much told it myself in the sense that I pulled them out during playtime. I was like, where'd you get those little bit pet shops? I don't know. I was giving to them. I was giving them. And the dude's like, you look strangely like the ones that were taken. But I don't know what you're talking about. And
So-
he just took them.
No.
I didn't get in trouble, but
For like, we had in my first grade, we had like day like 100, which was the 100th day of school, and we like all brought 100 of something to like count it out and whatever. And like everybody brought like, you know, pennies or marbles or something like that. Not me. Oh, I brought 100 Hot Wheels cars. And I had to bring them in 2 separate bags, and they were so heavy that like my mom had to carry them in for me.
Oh no.
Because they were all made of metal.
why that many though?
Well, you had to bring 100 of something.
Was it like the 100th
It was the
of
100th day of school. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you had to bring 100 of something. So I brought 100. Got 100 Hot Wheels
I,
cars.
Don't remember what I did for that challenge at
I
school,
never had that, so.
but the really weird memory that you reminded me of, Fallen, you started it off so similarly about bringing the LPS to school, and I remember that we had just one stolen. It was like one that we liked a lot, that I liked a lot, and I couldn't find it, and I thought you were telling a story that I had memory of, and that we had some faded childhood interaction there for a second.
You stole all of their
Definitely
littlest pet
not.
shops.
Because I think this was at a church, not a school. Technically, it was like before and after school programs, but it was at a church.
Fun.
The church would pick us up from the school or drop us off at the school. It was like a daycare type of system, but it was kind of like a school as well, I guess. I'm not sure.
I feel like the people who are like into littlest pet shops, not to like, you know, target somebody, but like the people who are into that were definitely like into My Little Pony.
I have a little pet shop somewhere around here.
I don't remember where my little pet shops are, but I know that I kept like 30 of the ones that I really liked, and I regret getting rid of the rest. My inner child.
I have a Raving Rabbit's McDonald's toy, and I love it.
I still have all of my Pokemon McDonald's toys. I can never get rid of them.
I wish.
Mine's so old, it's like so broke.
I had a Polly Pocket of sorts when I was younger, but it was.
Did you
Pokemon
chew? I chewed on the Polly Pocket rubbers. I don't know why, but it was such a bad habit. Like, I feel like nobody's gonna relate to that.
I chewed on everything, bro. I literally.
But I chewed on everything, but I think that was like a ADHD or like an anxiety tick that I had.
Yeah.
I had the worst anxiety ever, but I never chewed on anything.
I got screamed at for shaking my leg last.
Same.
And they told me to do something
I do
else,
that-
so I started clicking pens.
Is that
and tapping
normal?
pencils, and then they like.
For
"Go back
somebody
to
with
the
like
lake."
ADD or ADHD, yeah.
But I've
At
been
least-
shaking my leg ever since I was in kindergarten. So
I always do that. I'm doing it right now. Both of them.
all I know is that if I started doing it right now, I'd feel like the most odd sensation because I am not having to focus on anything. And two, I haven't done that in like 4 years. Cause I got screamed at so much that I was like, nope, I'm gonna stop. Now my brain just doesn't work.
Relatable.
Yeah.
You don't do take long enough, or you will not have a functioning brain. My brain, I feel like I'm at like 37% capacity or like performance. My brain.
Maybe I do need to chew on stuff because I keep chewing like the inside of my mouth and shit, and I always get really hurt.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
I used to
Yeah.
have a tick where I used to chew on bottle caps.
I still do that.
Same.
But the thing is, I stopped doing it because I cracked a tooth in half.
I never had it go that far, but that's really concerning.
So I used
It
to.
was like one of the cheaper. It was like one of the cheaper ones too. It was like one of the tinier like Aquafina ones or like whatever the tiny little lids were on the water bottle, and I tore it off and fucking chewed on it and broke my tooth in half.
We always have water bottles at work, and they're like the caps are like clear and tiny, and so when I worked in Kansas City, I used to like chew them until like until they would disintegrate in my mouth. Yeah.
I used to chew on bubblegum until it started turning to like a weird like goopy powder.
Yeah, I need more bubble gum because that's like my thing.
Bubblegum.
I need gum
Oh
because
my
the
God.
constant trauma in my mouth is gonna give me cancer or something.
You could also try like jewelry. I don't know if you know what that is.
I've never heard of that.
No.
I couldn't really understand what you said.
What did you say?
Oh, sorry. Hang on. I'm pulling it up so I can get a link for you guys.
Oh,
I think we're all slow and stupid.
No.
Whoa, I'm offended that you called me slow.
Okay, so
And
instead of like
stupid.
chewing on gum, because I know some people don't like having to get rid of it and then having to do it another because it's gonna take more money out of your pocket when you have to buy more and more and more. So, I'm sending a link to an Etsy shop because I shop on Etsy, but it's called jewelry and it's like rubber jewelry.
Oh,
like-
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it helps
I like
for
that.
that kind of stuff, but you don't tear apart your lips and the insides of your mouth.
I don't chew on things, but I like that mushroom necklace.
There's leaves, there's a cookie.
Did you guys ever chew on your mouth like hard enough that the sore in your mouth felt like a little eyeball? Like it felt like the top of your eyelid and the bottom eyelid with like a center bit.
What are you?
That is
You should get that.
oddly accurate. I never thought of it that way, but
I bit the inside of my mouth at one point and it felt like an eyeball in my mouth. There was like a center like dome with like a top eyelid and a bottom eyelid. It felt that way.
Are y'all okay?
But that's what it felt like to my tongue. It didn't look like that in the mirror, but that's what it felt like to my tongue. Because I had split the top layers and then like it swelled up in the center to try to like fix itself.
So concerning.
Well, that's how it felt.
No, I get that, but like,
Anything wrong? I'm just saying concerning.
I used to chew my mouth a lot of the time. I still do it once in a while.
I know nobody asked, but I'm sending more links for like the good jewelry. Like I know that that's like a trusted brand for this one.
If I heard the word jewelry, I probably would have understood what you said, but
yeah, we definitely didn't hear that word.
I didn't mean to get cut off. I had to.
I heard you say that, it just wasn't clear.
I
Yeah,
heard Jewberry and I was like, what is that?
I heard something like that too.
No.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about shrubbery, so.
Yeah, it sounded something like that, yeah. I was like, what are you talking about?
Definitely wanted to have
Scuttle!
conversation about plants.
Man, okay, I said this the other day, but like everybody from like a long time ago on my channel is like coming back, and it's weird because like everybody's coming back at all the same time.
And I'm one of them.
Yeah, Scuttle was gone for like 6 or 8 months as well.
It was not that long.
Was it that long?
Scuttle?
I don't think it was that long for me, at least.
It felt like, I mean, I noticed he was gone, but not. Jeez, that was 6 months.
I don't know if that's accurate, but like
There's
that's
no
what
way.
I thought.
I don't know. It felt like 2, maybe.
Definitely wasn't 2.
Time just goes so fast.
Maybe like 4. I think 4 months is it because I started coming around like in February, and I remember Scuttle was around when I left. Like not left, but took a break.
You left me.
No, I took a break from the streaming community, Twitch, YouTube, all of it.
Honestly, that sounds like a healthy endeavor.
Snappy, have I known you like 4 or 5 months now?
It's been more than that.
More than that?
It's gotta be more than that because you were here before I, like when I was still kind of active. So
I remember the first stream that me and Snappy and whatever like were in. I guess it was like his stream. I joined in the voice call or whatever, and I think Hexa came in and told us to stop cussing.
Nope, it was ISO.
Or was it all
It was ISO.
or ISO? I don't remember who it was. I just remember someone coming in and it's like, we invited you to the stream, don't cuss, whatever.
I was laughing because I was like, I have control of my own stream.
I don't really talk to ISO anymore.
I don't either, but that's not something like that either of us did, you know, like, oh, I missed
I don't
30.
mean to like
Yeah.
cuss everything in streams, but like,
I left for 5 months, it was not by choice, yeah, Scuttle. Your situation is definitely like very, I dare I say unique. Yeah.
I think every time I've cussed in this stream, I didn't realize I cussed until maybe like 2 or so sentences later.
I usually get yelled
It
at
do be
pretty
like that.
quickly for something, or I think that my mic picks it up. Like I apologize for thinking that an F-bomb got picked up. And it
Usually, what happens is like I don't even enforce it anymore. Like usually I just go oops swear, you know, like I used to say that, and then everybody else just started like picking up on it, and I just don't have to anymore.
I don't mean to cuss. It's just something. Here's another bad trait that I have that like other than stealing.
Sailors now.
I've been cussing since I was in like 4th grade,
What?
and my mom's like, as
Same.
long as you just don't get in trouble, I don't care.
I could never. I don't think I started cussing frequently until high school.
Bro, really?
Me too.
I think I started cussing in like definitely like elementary school, definitely a lot in middle school. I was like the edgy
I
kid.
maybe said like a couple like bad, like, oh god, I called them bad words, but like I probably said like a few cuss words like here and there in middle school, but like it wasn't frequent until high school.
No, I was definitely
like cussing out one of
addicted.
my teachers that threw my binder across the class.
Why would they do that?
I consider myself an artist, and my teacher didn't like that,
No,
and
no,
so she grabbed everything that was on my desk and threw it across the room.
that
and told me I
is.
was not getting a good boy star that day.
No good
That
boy
is-
stars.
Oh.
Because the teacher would have it to the part where we'd get a star every day of the year, so we'd have like 150 stars or something like that. And I may have had like 2 or 3 of those pages taken away from me. 'Cause we had like, it was supposed to spell it great with like a is it an apostrophe? Not is it an exclamation? The dot with the line with it.
Yeah, an exclamation point.
Yeah, no, it was great with one of those at the end, and we had to get a sticker on all of it to complete it in order to get a prize at the end of the year. I was like at GREA
Quirky.
That's
by the end of the year.
really toxic. I don't want to.
I remember. Oh my god, I remember. So I was not a good. I mean, I had terrible ADHD in school, and like there was this teacher, my second grade teacher. She would have like you'd have like you'd have like a pocket with 5 little slips in it, and like every one they pulled out, it was like worse and worse. Like 1 was a warning, and like 2 was like timeout, and like once you got to like one more stick, it was like the office, and then the last stick was like calling your parents or whatever, you know. And I would always like you lose like 2 sticks a day, you know. Like I was it was just like a not good person. And I remember like late into the year, this one like goody 2 shoes girl got like one of them pulled, and she started like bawling, and we had to like take her out of class, and like she had like my teacher had to like call somebody to like get this girl out of class because she was crying so much because she lost one of her like slips. It's like, bro, I lose 2 a day. Get out of here. Gotta pump those numbers up, kid.
I got in trouble for bringing manga to school by the same teacher. Became my vendor across the class. I brought
That checks
it
out.
was like one of those like Shonen Jump magazines where it had like maybe 20 to 30 different manga chapters from different anime, things of it. And she stole it. She took it from me, saying it was like the same equivalent as like a nudie magazine. And I stole it from her when she was passing out all the stickers. And freaking me being stupid, I forgot my backpack at home, so I couldn't hide the thing. So I just wrapped it up in my jacket, and she somehow saw it. And it's like, you're not getting a sticker today. Get out of my class. Just because I wanted to show it. That day was show and tell too. That was what I was gonna show for class for show and tell.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember a single thing of anything being graphic or nudity in it.
Mm-hmm. Teachers are weird. Some of them are like really good in the education system, and then you just have the bad ones that can like ruin the experience.
Like,
for
how did you even
everyone.
get this job?
Mm-hmm.
She retired, I think, when I was in 4th grade. So she was my 2nd grade teacher. She retired 2 years later, and then when I think my younger brother got into school, I somewhere near the end of middle school. He got into 2nd grade, and she came back to teaching because she was tired of being retired. And so she was back to being the 2nd grade teacher. He got her for reading, and apparently she wouldn't stop complaining about me.
Oh,
It was really weird. So me and my
Yeah.
sister were like completely different people, like vastly different. Like my sister loved reading and writing, and my
hate
sister
reading.
wrote books. My sister wrote like books in like the 5th grade, and like the English teachers would like try to get them published and stuff. And I couldn't read. I'm dyslexic. Like I couldn't actually read.
I'm studying.
And,
I was in 2nd grade and I've never learned how to read.
Yeah, so I was so dyslexic, and I was so good at math, and my sister was terrible at math. And my sister was really quiet, and I was so loud and annoying. And most of the teachers didn't know we were related. But like when they found out, they were like in shock. Like, how can this really good student that's just like very quiet be related to this absolute monstrosity? You know? Like,
Gender differences.
yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
not
that
gonna
may be a little sexist, but it's kind of true.
I'm not gonna say it, but you have a point, first of all. And second of all, hey, Snappy, you know how you have ADHD?
No.
No.
Did your sister ever also get diagnosed for it?
No. She doesn't have ADHD.
Okay, because like sometimes it presents really differently in females, and as if somebody relates to your sister in a lot of those regards, it would just felt like something I should comment on.
Okay, so something that I find really, really nice is the fact that my sister is trans. Is a trans woman. And like that's like the most accepting things like ever, which is weird to think about, but like Yeah, gender affirming, you know, like, yeah.
Very interesting that two kids from a family that had issues with stuff like that ended up having two kids that were in that group.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. We're vastly different, so it's
Did
like,
you just say that your dad is just not really accepting, I guess?
yeah, my dad's
Yeah.
not very accepting.
It's just so weird to think that two of his kids.
Yeah, yeah, you got two that are on the rainbow.
I feel like that. Like I
It's
wouldn't
called
say
karma.
That's like, yeah, I wouldn't say it's karma in a sense because like
It is.
Poetic
it kind of
justice.
is.
Poetic justice, I think, is the term we could use.
I'd rather use poetic justice than karma.
I like karma because it hits like a truck.
Have you heard of those stories where the parents are like, I really don't want a disabled kid. I don't want a
Yep,
disabled
and
kid.
then they get a
Then they end
disabled
up having a disabled kid.
Mm-hmm.
It changes their whole perspective on
Yep.
life.
Yep,
Those are like the coolest stories.
those are the coolest stories. I love those stories.
But it's just like it's just the way they handled it was like the most mature thing ever.
Yeah,
Not
like,
everybody would do that, but like from the stories I have heard, they've been really mature about it.
yeah, not that I'm like a godsend or whatever, you know, but like, I I want kids, you know, and I would like at least one to have my DNA. Obviously, I can't have kids naturally, but I want one to have my DNA, and I would be totally okay with adopting more. And I do want to have like, not like a difficult child because like it's hard to, you know, categorize that in whatever way you please, but like, I don't know. I would like, granted I get, you know, something decent, you know, like, granted I like, you know, my kids are good and they will work well with other kids, you know, like, I don't know, that's kind of what I want. I am in call, it is me, Rick's Fallen Official, and Andre, aka Uncle Jalapeno.
You're all good, Scuttle. I know it's been a while since I've been around too. It's Rick. And then you, of course, remember Snappy. I think
I don't
Andre's
remember Snappy.
muted off and on a lot. I'm bad at differentiating the voices.
I am not existent, so hate to say it.
Let's do Offer. What?
Who was that? Who was that? That was really funny.
Someone thought it was Sebi.
Oh, it was Nissa.
I used to mix you and Sebi up a lot.
How anybody can do that?
I mean, at
I can't
first
now,
I thought
but-
you were heavy when I had to double check the server.
All the time, and mine, like,
I was gonna say, your voices are like the same like pitch and like resonation, but like once you hear your like two or more words, like you definitely separate very fast.
The way I used to anyway, was that
And Sebi
I
something.
used to have two different friends that were Snappy knows them, Bugs and Zephyr, and
God, throwback.
I remembered that Fallen sounded like Zephyr and what was it?
Sebi.
Sebi sounded like Bugs, and that's how I would tell you guys apart.
all I know is according to Jonas, I have a completely different like cadence and way of speaking than him. or
Yes.
Savage,
Yes.
in the sense that I'm all over the place with my voice, and Savage is more the same, I guess.
Yeah.
It's weird because both of your voices are like not boring, you know, like they still have that like element of like resonation and stuff like that.
The only thing I don't like about my voice is
I like do and don't know what my voice sounds like because I don't know what it sounds like coming out of my mouth, obviously, because that's hard to
Well,
know.
if you cover your ears or have your hands in front of your ears in some way to block the main vibrations of your voice, you'll get a more understanding of what your voice actually sounds like. It's just
Really?
your
Oh my
voice
God.
vibrates almost all to your ears, so your voice is always going to sound different.
Yeah, so I mean, I obviously used to edit my own videos, so like I know what my voice sounds like, but it sounds so different to me. And like,
Over the years, it should sound the same.
which is weird because like since being, you know, a little bit on the side of the rainbow, I've like gotten a brighter voice, which is weird because my voice is not very bright. So yeah,
Not very bright.
relatable. Did I tell you the story about my coworker saying like me telling my coworker that they're dense?
Oh, he told
I
me
tell you,
about
I
it.
told you that one. That's funny. So I have this coworker, and she's really sweet, but she is a little lost sometimes. And so she, we were like, I had her like carry like some like floor mats or something like that, or a spare tire or something. And I asked her if she wanted to carry the spare tire or if she wanted to carry the paper. And I had paper floor mats, and they're huge. It's like 2 or 3 times the size of like a ream of paper. They're really big and really heavy. And she was like, I want to carry the paper. And I was like, are you sure? Like, it's so much heavier. And she was like, it's not heavier, it's paper. And I was like, yeah, but it's dense. And she was like, what does that mean? And I was like, well, you must be dense. And she was like,
Ask what dense means.
she was like, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? And then she got really mad at me, like I was bullying her by not telling her what dense meant. And she started asking, like, all my coworkers, like, what dense meant. And then finally asked my boss. She's like, what does dense mean? And so my boss looked it up, and it said, like, the first definition was, like, slow to learn. And she got so mad at me.
You're rude.
She's like, you're mean. So funny.
I definitely feel that sometimes.
I like I feel bad, but at the same time, like you have to just laugh, you know. Like, oh my God! Speaking of the Little Mermaid, Scuttle is here, and Scuttle is the bird from the Little Mermaid.
Oh,
Is that what its name is?
the
The bird.
bird who introduced Ariel to the Dinglebopper.
Yeah.
I can't remember what his name is.
His name is
That
Scuttle.
is the only
So?
scene from that movie I remember.
I just remember Flounder.
I think it's Scuttle. Scuttle is your name. The Scuttle after
You
the
don't
Scuttle.
You don't remember Sebastian the crab?
I love
I
Sebastian.
sometimes like to forget.
I like to
I thought he
forget.
was a crawfish.
No, he was a crab, bro.
He's a crab.
He's a crab.
The only time I ever remembered Sebastian existing is that reference in Moana. And I didn't even get to watch Moana. I only saw like the end credit scene where he's like, "Yeah, you would help me if I had a Jamaican voice." It was me and Sebastian. Like, God damn it.
I don't know if Scuttle is still here. Get at Scuttle. So.
All I can think about is that bird from the Rescuers.
Oh, I know which bird you're talking about. I can't remember the bird's name, but I know the movie and the bird. I haven't seen that movie in full. That's one of those movies that I could never finish in full, I think. Unless I'm remembering horribly.
I remember just seeing like the same scenes over. I don't remember.
They played that movie repetitively at the doctor's office when we were kids. That's all I remember.
Oh my God, my doctor's office used to have like video game controllers, and they had Crash Bandicoot.
Snappy, get out of my memories.
What?
What?
That's crazy.
That was my experience.
Cause they had Crash Bandicoot at Growing Smiles is the place that I went for like dentist stuff.
The bird's name was Orville.
Oh, it was. I lied.
So, that made me think of Orville Redenbacher popcorn. Cause I
used to think that was the same brand as KFC when I was like
What?
7.
That checks out.
how?
All I heard was KFC.
Because the guy looked similar.
You ever
I feel like
noticed
fair.
like on the KFC logo that the guy has like a huge head and a tiny body?
I
Look it up. He has a tiny body.
Yeah, he probably did because he was like a plantation.
That's a little bit zesty
Was it?
there. I mean, yeah. I went to that place. Fun fact, that's like an 18 and under like dentist place. And I went there until I had a full beard at 16. I went there until I was like 18.
mhm.
And so like I would walk in and there'd be like a 4-year-old and me and full beard would go in and get the same treatment from the same doctors. Yeah.
That's what I did.
And my sister, I remember my sister being like, I'm too old for this place. And I was like, no, I'm going here until I'm 18. Full beard, everything. And the same like dentist was like, the same dentist was there when I was 5. And so she like worked with me when I was like 5. And now I was like 18 when I left. So, yeah. She's like, this is the last time.
He was Armenian, I think, and all he did was smell like alcohol. He said, like, I know that, like, other people sound different based on where they grew up, but he sounded Armenian, but, like, heavily drunk Armenian. And he smelled like alcohol. Like, he had, like, drank and then went to the office.
That's unsafe.
But I tried telling him what I was having problems with, and he just had a hard time understanding what I was talking about.
Okay, but that's the language barrier.
Did he ever stab you?
Andre, what the frick?
I mean, like inside your mouth, not like stabbing.
This dude sounded like he smelled almost perfect.
Did he ever stab you? Not that I recall.
Did he ever stab you? No? Then you're fine.
What kind of question is that?
I figured some drunken dentist would hurt you really bad inside your
I
mouth.
mean, like, your logic makes sense, but, like, it also doesn't.
I would like to believe that he got fired because of that, because many people complain that he smelled like alcohol.
Mhm.
I don't know, I only saw
Well,
him
what
once
the
or twice.
Maybe he just drank mouthwash.
No, it did. It smelled like heavy, like either vodka or like heavy bourbon.
I had
If you,
this
like,
friend
you could
that,
definitely smell bourbon better than you could smell, like, vodka.
Oh yeah.
But it smelled like showered in it.
Maybe he did, bro. Don't judge his hobbies.
I had this friend and his dad was a priest at this Greek Orthodox church.
Red flag.
He's from
Red flag.
Serbia. And his mom is from, I forgot what the country's called, but it's right next to Russia. It's not Ukraine. And,
There's plenty of countries right next to
Yeah, there's like a
Belarus, I
couple.
think. Belarus, I think. Yeah, he's from Serbia, and he always wears like basically just what you'd imagine a PE coach wearing, like basketball shorts and like a silky T-shirt that you can see through.
So Ellen DeGeneres is her brother.
That's a,
Yeah, maybe.
that's a weirdly good.
He just smelled like cologne and sardines all the time.
And Ellen and her brother.
Yeah.
Their jeans look like they're all.
They have PE teacher jeans. They really do.
I've never seen a PE teacher in jeans, but
I
Good one.
I mean,
That's
it's really hot where I live.
no. I can't tell if you're just. Are you thinking genuinely like pants
No.
right now? Okay, I'm tired for this. Clearly,
I'm gonna go till 50 and 900.
what do you?
I
Think
freaking hate Snom, bro. I literally do.
No, you don't.
I literally hate Snom. I have encountered it like more than I've encountered Cragnall at this point.
And you haven't gotten a shiny Snom yet?
I freaking hope not. I don't want a shiny Snom. I would be so upset. I would throw my controller.
Okay, but like you wouldn't have to shiny hunt it later on.
I'm never shiny hunting Snom.
Okay, but I
when I
feel
get
like
a
if you-
Switch, I'm going to shiny hunt it and give it to you.
No, I'm not gonna accept it. Sorry. You're gonna have to find a different trade partner.
You're gonna get on your Switch while you're asleep.
No, see, I feel like if you did, even as a joke, shiny hunt Snom, you'd start your counter and it on the first encounter.
It would be the
you would
first
get it.
counter.
Yes. And you're just like, okay, I quit. I'm done with Pokemon. Yeah, they do. They do.
Like I can imagine her brother wearing like the really high short shorts.
Oh,
The really
no.
long socks with the like white patterned sneakers.
Yeah.
I really
not
want
the-
short
gray or
shorts.
blue
to be
jacket.
honest.
Not the
like a-
sneakers, but the really tall gym socks. Yeah.
And it's like a shirt tucked into the short shorts. That it
Yeah.
just buttons. It has like 3 buttons at the top and a collar.
And the whistle. Definitely
whistle.
the whistle.
Freaking, oh my god.
Oh no.
I don't like Finding Nemo because of her.
I just had a thought process that could make it even worse. I feel like during like the really hot gym days, like the arm wrap things, and I can't remember what they're called, but the things that go on your wrist.
The
and on your-
fitness gram pacer test. Oh.
Yeah.
This is a multi-scale aerobics test.
They played that one at our school.
Yeah, we did that. I got to like 107 or something.
What?
Yeah.
I was lame. I got to maybe like 20.
I got to 20 for like the first 2 years that I had to do it. I was stubborn and bullheaded and determined, and I got what I needed to get to like quote unquote pass.
I was gonna say, I think 20 was like passing.
No, where it's like 30.
36 I think was our passing number, and I remember as soon as I finished, I thought I was gonna throw up, so I decided never again.
My girlfriend at the time threw up at like 4. And then had to
Oof.
leave.
What?
Yeah. She had very bad anxiety, so it messed with her a lot.
I was like 30% overweight in the BMI stuff, so I was not gonna pass anything.
I was so
really
physically
feel
active. I was so physically fit.
I was like 200 and something pounds. It was like 240.
Mhm.
And try to do the fitness gram pacer stuff, nah.
That's how I was, but I avoided doing our BMI stuff for that reason because I didn't really want to know what my quote unquote body mass index was. And even so, it's like a really toxic thing to do because like I've done research on that and it's not accurate to our generation anymore. Back then it was more accurate for people, but it hasn't been updated, and I think it's only men were studied for it too. So it's not
The last time
accurate.
I checked, I had like 38% in which is like maybe like 20% overweight.
Last time I checked, I was 4% body fat. Which is like bodybuilder weightlifter status.
That's a little concerning.
It was scary. Yeah, no, I was like
You can go down to 1.
painfully thin.
I'm like,
Yeah.
How?
like little skinny cheerleader girls.
Dude, I feel like if you didn't have any fat in your body, you'd probably die.
I hate snom.
Did you just encounter
Hi, I
the
love
number
snom.
one?
I want to drop a snom off a building, but then it would just bounce back.
Get spikes in your face.
Dude, Snom looks like he's a pillow. Like one of those like foam pillows that you
Yeah, it
put
would just go on the ground
With
and
like
then
memory foam topper, like the memory foam.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's that. But with a butt for a face.
So logically, if we're gonna talk about it like that, you could just get like 100 snobs placed onto a bed, and then you could put like a sheet over the snobs and sleep on them like it was a mattress topper.
Dude, you probably be asleep for 100 years.
It would be really cold though.
I like
the ice
cold
type?
beds.
Yeah.
I'd probably sleep for 100 years in a cold bed.
I mean, yeah, dude, cold bed like hits different. I hate snom.
I hate warm. I hate anything warm. I can't function with it.
My bed can be cold, but if my pillow, like, okay, the pillow that I'm cuddling, I don't want it to be cold.
Put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
Like the pillow that I'm sleeping on can be cold.
Put it in the microwave.
It's not a bad idea.
Well, you can
Oh my god, I remember I dated this
Bad
guy.
idea, Snappy.
I dated
Bad
this
idea.
guy, and he was like super nice, and he made me take a shower, which I thought was really weird. But, like while I was getting out of the shower, he like put a towel in the dryer and then gave it to me, and I was like, oh my god, that's so
I
cute.
hate warm towels.
What is wrong with you?
What?
I hate anything warm.
Okay, hold on. I can't wear like super like what is it called, like soft shirts. I can't wear soft shirts because they make my skin crawl.
I can't wear. I have to. I can only be in a shirt and underwear. It's too warm otherwise.
Which is weird because you live in like a cold climate.
Florida. You would hate Florida so
I
much.
I live in Alabama where it's like 40-degree winters at the coldest, and I wear like jeans and
Most of the time, the only thing I have to worry about is the freaking mountain exploding. That's the only thing I should worry about. It's either that or tsunamis. We had like one like
Tsunamis?
tornado.
Sorry.
Where I was, we had like a tiny little tornado that ripped off like one roof of a building and then just
Oh my god, we had one tornado. Shut up. I live in Kansas.
I'm just saying.
I
We had a tornado like last week. It took out half of Kansas.
I'm just saying that's all I
20
have to
years
worry
ago
about is
where
that
I'm
one
standing
little
didn't
bit.
exist.
But the thing is,
What the
like,
frick did you just
last
say,
time anything
Andre?
exploded here or was like major was like in the 70s.
I'm concerned about Andre. What did you say?
I didn't even hear a single word you said.
Yeah, there's every like roughly 40 years, everything where I'm like where I live, it gets like demolished, like flattened, nothing.
Because of
Empty.
hurricanes and tornadoes.
Yeah.
I would love to be a storm chaser, but like.
I would love to be
die.
flattened.
You can't storm chase a hurricane. They're too big. They're like the size of Texas.
I want to.
You
I-
The
I-
hurricane
I-
will chase you.
tornadoes.
If I could like make sure that I'm gonna 100% survive, I would love to jump in one.
There's videos on YouTube of people storm chasing, like, they don't really storm chase, instead they ride out the hurricane, and they're in like a condo building that's down the road from me. And I have no idea what it's called, but I can find it if needed. And they get in the bottom floor, and there's storm surge that comes up from the ocean. And I don't know what idiot decided to be on the beach when there's a hurricane, but the water came up and they were at this glass door, and there was no power, so like it was an automatic door, it wouldn't open. And then the water pushed it open because a car was floating down, busted the glass, and then the whole first floor filled up with water. So they went up the stairwell. and then the second floor filled up with water. So then they went to the third floor, and then the third floor filled up with water.
We, like,
And there was,
sitting
like,
in campfire
cars
telling
going
horror
down the
stories,
hallway.
or
I think so.
Yeah, they were on the fourth story, I think. That might have been the top, but luckily the water stopped coming up.
Okay, so
Yeah,
like
and that was the ocean too. Like the ocean was at
So,
the third
like,
floor.
I get the like, so you guys live in like danger zone where you guys have like alligators and crocodiles and hurricanes and tsunamis and all that stuff.
That's another
All
thing
we
that sucks.
like
When there's a hurricane, there's alligators in the street, like just swimming around.
like bro, the worst thing we have is like a tornado, and there's no way anybody that I've never met anybody that's been hit by a tornado. Like they specifically target like 2 people, and then that's it. Like they take out 2 houses. But like, I don't have earthquakes, I don't have tsunamis, I don't have like any of that. It's just a tornado once in a while.
I'm confused that we don't get any of the like aftermath of what happens in Japan, where I live. Because I don't live that far away off the coast.
Of Japan.
It's like
Where do you live?
It's west of me, like northwest of me,
I
from
think-
where I live.
I think Fallen's in Washington State.
Yes. Like,
Yeah.
if you keep going northwest from Washington, you'll hit Japan sometime if you hit the right like angle. But
I feel like there's a lot of ocean between you and Japan.
I think I remember hearing I think I remember some type of story where like aftermaths of like one tsunami did kind of just lightly slap Washington.
Okay, but I feel like even
Or is this
so,
half
there's
haunted?
so much ocean between you guys.
Yeah, but
I
like
don't-
a tsunami's gonna pick up speed if I don't know how tsunamis work, but like I would think.
Tsunamis work differently than hurricanes, though.
Do hurricanes pick up speed?
They can. It's usually how they'll determine the category of it is because of their speed.
I mean, how did they determine what category? Like, is it like?
So there's category 0 of the category
I was gonna make a
5.
joke, but like I don't know how to make a joke.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. I just couldn't think of a joke, so I just forgot to make one. But yeah, like that all sounds terrifying. How do you guys live knowing there's gonna be earthquakes and alligators and sharks? And
I live knowing
tsunamis.
one day where I'm standing is gonna be underwater, covered in snakes and alligators, and destroyed when the water.
I wish I had the energy to punch an alligator in the face.
Oh, Steve.
That would
Irwin.
hurt you more than. That's not Steve Irwin wouldn't punch an alligator. Are you kidding me?
No, he wouldn't. He probably dude, that stingray that killed him.
He'd probably
he probably
cuddle
said,
it.
"I love you still."
Who's
You wouldn't punch an
guy that
alligator in the
wrestles
face.
Chuck
because
Norris?
It would bite your thumb.
Are you talking about Chuck Norris? God.
Steve Irwin probably said, "I forgive you, Stingray," and then just died.
Yo, Steve Irwin's kid is exactly the same.
Yeah, did you
It-
guys see the video?
It's so cute.
With
Both
the
his kids-
lizard?
The lizard, yeah, the like little iguana or whatever.
Mhm.
You gonna bite me?
I find it really like beautiful that she chose to not get in a relationship with anybody else.
I couldn't do it. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh, Steve Irwin's
I-
wife?
If I had someone that I truly really loved and was in a relationship with them and got like really close to them and had kids and they died all of a sudden, I don't think I could probably get in a relationship again.
I don't think I'd be in a relationship, but I definitely have to like, you know.
The thing is, to me, the next relationship wouldn't really be love. It's just me getting into another relationship. If I truly love that person.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Like I could see it, but like I still have needs, you know. Like,
I think
feel
it's
like-
more so the commitment. Like, when you marry someone, you're committed to them for life. So it's really hard to sit there and be like, can I really commit myself to another person
Like,
for
I
blah,
get
blah,
it,
blah,
but,
blah
like-
years?
I already have a hard time trying to find someone anyway. Why the
How would you
Move.
find another person? Yeah.
I'm 22 and I haven't really been in a relationship. I can't find anybody. I've always been that weird kid that nobody
haven't
wanted to be
even
around.
kissed.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I
I'm
have a
gonna-
boyfriend, so.
I'm gonna go into my second decade of life and not have been kissed yet. Fun time.
Whoa. I know it's
All
like
I've
that.
gotten is just a kiss, and that's it.
But like a kiss
What?
on the
Haven't
mouth
even
or like
gotten
a
that.
kiss on the cheek?
Neither
Like,
one of
it's
my
not-
relationships lasted more than a month, so I can't really say they were relationships.
Man, I'm just the winner here. Yeah,
Okay, Chad.
I'm really I must be really attractive. I'm the 1%.
I'm not making that joke.
I think I'm just in the wrong state.
Like mentally or like
No, like, because, like, Washington is kind of like one of those states that's like fishing and freaking logging and all this other
Washington?
stuff.
Bro, have you heard of
Okay.
Kansas? What? Are you kidding me?
The only thing that we have here that, like, I could go to is, like, Seattle.
First of all,
The thing is, I think Seattle's full of stinky people.
Isn't it like the gay haven or something?
All I know is that we had the first Starbucks, so
That sounds pretty gay. I'll call it.
and you guys have football.
freaking we have.
Yeah, we have football.
We have
Shut up.
Chris
Seattle.
Pratt. That's not really anything to freaking brag about.
Yeah, well, I have Patrick Mahomes, so he's
I have
really
Morgan
hot.
Freeman.
That guy's so
Morgan
attractive.
Freeman like
So I
has a
don't know.
house 30 miles away from me.
That's also another
What?
thing I don't like about being here. Most people just talk about sports. I'm like, I don't know sports.
Not 40, cool.
The only thing I know is that Seahawks have something to do with the letter 12. That's
What?
all I know.
I don't understand.
What?
I know it has something to do with, like, none of the members could be the letter 12 because of, for some reason, the fans or something that are, like, 12.
Probably because a former player that was really good had that number and they wanted to commemorate that person by not having any of the other players use that number. Because
Yeah, it was
that's-
me. I was very good at football.
That's what happened with the Indianapolis Colts. Peyton Manning had the number 18, and I don't think anybody else has had that number since he was a player because he was a really, really good player. They wanted to commemorate him. By the way, imagine living in a state where you had a chance to have 3 good teams, and the only reason that one of them is doing well now is because Tom Brady is on it. That sucks ass. Anyways,
The only thing I have to do with sports is one that I haven't played since I was in, like, I was 9. But, I think I'm related to someone who was a baseball player at one point. But, like, that was, like, the 60s.
never really
And
was
we
in
never
the
got
baseball.
proven. It was just something that, like, Dad and his mom freaking told me. I don't consider my grandma, but it's, I don't know, it's weird. They're like, oh yeah, you're related to this baseball player. I'm like, I don't believe that. I don't even think he's played baseball since like '67. So what's the point? I'm not interested in sports.
I can tell.
I think that's the reason why my friend's dad didn't like me. Other than that, I dated his stepdaughter, but
That might be
and he just
particular.
tried talking to sports about me, and I'm like, I don't know anything about sports.
I know too much about sport.
You don't know sports. I don't care to know about sports. It's not interesting.
Fine.
I live where
Yeah,
college
Albert,
football
it's
is
true.
like the only thing people talk about, and people are just blown away that I don't like know anything about it.
I barely
I'm
even
so
know
proud of
anything about
myself. I just typed all of that. That's my outro.
I'm just a nerd.
Did you just end stream? Is that what you said?
I
Kathy?
haven't. Do you know how to make commands? Or like,
No,
Maybe.
For what?
I don't.
can
I
you
don't
like,
stuff.
can you like make that a Nightbot command and have it like exclamation point by or something?
So you just never have
Yeah.
to say anything when you end the stream.
You
I
mean
don't
like
know.
an
I've never
outro?
typed that out.
I don't remember how to make it a thing, but if you copy and paste that message and you put it in Nightbot with the buy command, I think you can do it.
Oh frick! Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
I don't remember how to
You
make
can
it.
make like a timer thing that. No, because you would never end at the same
He doesn't
time.
end at the same time every night or start at the same time every night.
Then some nights he just doesn't do it.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's everything wrong with that.
No, there's not.
I should be
And then
ashamed
there's
of
me who
myself.
thought that was like the important thing was to like actually be on top of your game and actually try not to miss a single day, and then I burnt out on YouTube for 3 months.
Hey, I've done that for 3 years.
Yeah, I probably could stream more, but like my anxiety is like, you're not gonna want to stream for more than like 10
I'm
minutes.
posting this in my general.
Yeah, that's me.
So
This is in my general now.
I stream for 10 minutes, one person shows up, I think they think that I'm stupid for not having viewers, and I end it.
I end up like stressing myself out when I try to stream. Like if I start seeing people in there, I'm like, I'm gonna go silent now, and then I just don't feel like streaming anymore.
Sad.
I want to stream VR so much. That's the one thing I can stream is VR games.
It's either I go like that or freaking when people start showing up, I'm like, I don't know what to say, and then I just sit there silently, just like staring at the chat. I'm like, say something, please. So I have something to say.
I don't know. VR games do make it easier though, because like there's just always silly crap going on, and you have to like take off. You have to like lift the headset to see what people are saying, unless you have like a built-in thing. Built-in chat.
I feel like if I switched all my content to just VR stuff, I would probably only stream once a month.
Mhm.
But I just spend all my energy into that one stream, and like I don't have energy for the rest of the month. I get burnt out. It's like my whole social thing. I can't. I get energized by being alone. In streaming, I feel like I'm with people. I wish I had more confidence when streaming or recording videos. I feel I sound so stupid when I'm not.
I like to record them and then like go over it, even if that means pretending that I was talking while I was playing. But I just don't like talking. So then whenever I start recording, then I'm like, what am I doing?
I've made it a thing where I just like spend an hour just recording the video, and like if I have something to say, I'll say it and just like take out every part I'm not speaking.
Hmm.
But that